What? 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 Do you know how much this is going to cost me? I will never financially recover from this. What? So, they did it. The Mad Lads did it. We didn't think they'd do it, but then they did it. Because they're Mad Lads. So this is a thing that happened, and with major repercussions to my financials. Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time to the old world. Warhammer fantasy battles. Man, it'd be sure crazy if they brought Cathay back, or brought Cathay into the setting. They never did, though. It was always this far off thing. And then they did it. Sorry, I'm eating. I have to go to work today. This is a very professional video. And it's like, oops, all bangers. Like how do you do this? How do you just make all bangers? So, look at this. Look at this. First, we got the battalion. This is like a box that I'm gonna buy. Also, I'm not pre-ordering any of this. This is 0% pre-orders here. It's gonna be popular. It's gonna sell fast. There's gonna be tons of scalpers, but I mean, like, they're producing everything. Like, if I go to the site, I can go and buy like Tomb King stuff. And Tomb King's launched this game. I can go buy Bretonnian stuff. Like, go to my LGS right now and buy a Pegasus Lord. Like, there's no rush. I don't need to buy all this on the day it releases, and I'm not going to. But I'm definitely gonna buy. So this box looks like a good start. Gets you lots of good stuff. But let's take a look at all the units, because it's like, oops, all bangers. All of them. Every single one. There isn't a bad unit in the bunch. Can I make it a little bigger? Rear. There we go. All right. Jade Warriors. Jade Warriors are the core of standing armies of Grand Cathay. Equipped with fine weapons and armor, they're named for the stone sacred to the Dragon Emperor and represent in the implacable nature of his empire, wielding hand weapons and shields, or halberds and elegant crescent blades. They're an immovable wall which the enemies of the Celestial Dragon break, except for in Old World, where they'll just crumble to the first monster on a character. The first character on a monster they come up against. Infantry could have been good. That was not what I wanted to happen. I was hoping it would get bigger. I wanted to make the image bigger, higher quality, more resolutions. I wonder why OBS's like capture looks so janky. This looks a little. Oh, there it is. Let's focus. I got to go to work. Unfortunately. Jade Lancers. Ooh, look at these boys. There'll be links to this page in the description of the video, obviously. Exceptional warriors recruited from the high ranks of the Jade Warriors. These swift, heavy cavalry are trained to fight within the narrow alleyways and bridges, tunnels of their home kingdoms, and thus terrifying when let loose upon the open fields with their long Cathanian lances. Mounted infantry do real good in this game, so these guys are gonna be good. Look at that. Look at this. Look at these shields. Look at this armor on the horses. And these are like all new sculpts. That's the thing. This entire army is all new sculpts. We also didn't read any of the start stuff. The threat of chaos looms from the northern wastes. As incessant fighting consumes the Empire of Man, and other forces are beleaguered, locked into their own battles, orcs and goblins rampage, and beastmen herds swell. At desperate time, the world needs a bulwark against evil to bring back the balance. Who better take up the mantle but the ancient empire ruled by immortal dragons? Grand Cathay is a realm of the Celestial Dragon Emperor, Xin Yang, an immortal ruler who has ruled for over 5,000 years. Interesting. The nation followed the philosophies and teachings of their emperor to the letter, living and battling with the pronounced harmony in all things. With the old world in a period of upheaval, Grand Cathay has dispatched an army to help beat back the darkness. So this is interesting, though. They're kind of hinting at chaos. The old world is set just before the Great War against Chaos. Like chaos is there, but it's not like the chaos it was like in 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy. Every faction will receive a battalion box containing 50 plastic miniatures, 30 Jade Warriors, with full command, and then there's also the Lancers, which is cool. Let's continue. Look at this grumpy guy. Look at him. Look at this. Look at this cannon. It's so good. Oh, it's like a bronze dragon head or a gold dragon head with a bronze cannon inside it. The forges New Gao are constantly at work, and the Cathayan Grand Cannons are some of their finest work. Crafted like roaring dragons, they belch flaming cannonballs straight and true to the enemy's ranks. Look at that thing. But you want to see something crazier? How about a dragon head with rockets in it? That's right. And you can see from like the surrounding models, they're just the same kit. So it's gonna be like all the other cannons in Old World. You buy one box and then you can make both. But they might decide to rip us off even more and just put one in a box so you can only build one. We don't know. It's gonna be expensive. I don't know if I'm gonna build an actual playable army. I'm gonna buy like one of every unit, and then I don't know if I'll make an army. Rain of Fire rocket battery is less accurate than the Grand Canyon, launching into the explosives that start ruining the crew ruining crew by skilled disciplines from the House of Smoke and Party, but that's not all. Shugengan Lord on Great Spirit Longma. Never mind. This guy's cool. I'm not super fan of like the red and green. I'm gonna paint mine to be more green or more jade colored. But yeah, definitely get one of these guys. These guys look cool. Very nice. Very nice. And then these are like HQ models. Now these guys are interesting. I feel these hint at another wave. I don't know for sure. Like maybe I'm just talking out my butt. But like when you compare it to these guys, or maybe it's just because of how they're painted, these guys feel a little more heavily armored. You know what? No, I think I'm just crazy. No, I'm just crazy. I think it's just the color scheme that makes them look very different. This feels Cities of Sigmar. This right here feels like it's straight out of Cities of Sigmar. And I think that's because it's the more earth tone color scheme. I'm definitely gonna go more for this teal. Like I'm gonna go silver and teal heavily on mine. Like this is peak right here. Oops, spoilers. So these are just some HQ characters. Nothing wrong with that. Battle Standard Bearer, check. Mounted General. Well, not General, because this guy's gonna be the General. Oops. What's this? Oops. Oops. What? 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 Listen. I was like, when I read online that they actually announced Cathay, I was like, man, there are gonna be some cool models. And I'm looking through the models and I'm like, yeah, there's some cool models. And then I got to this thing and I'm like, I'm making a video. Like this model is why this video exists. Like, let me tell you, look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. This guy is so happy. Few of the Celestial Dragon's forces are ingenious as the Sky Lanterns. Dirigible is held off by fabulously decorated paper that sits above a caged vermilion warbird and steered by a crew riding an armored gondola. From this lofty vantage point, the magistrate observes the battle, using flags and banners to signal enemy movement to the generals below and provide artillery instructions to fire without line of sight. When foes venture too close, pairs of cranes, gunners snipe at them while crew drops incendiary bombs. It's so good. It's so good. Listen, I gotta have at least two. Like, I don't, if I actually make it in a playable list, it has to have 2 of these. It's so good. They're so good. Listen, you don't understand. I love it. I love it so much. It's such an ideal that could have looked so stupid, but looks so amazing. Oh, and then we have these guys. They got their own giants. They're just like freaking jade stone golem things. Born of the Dragons, master of the Elmo twins, Cathanian sentinels are towering statues fashioned to look like great warriors. Travelers in Grand Cathay may notice them inert, dotted around cities and standing guard over bridges. Legend tells that they are remnants of a vast armor created by the Dragon Emperor in the distant past, when chaos threatened Grand Cathay before. Could you imagine if, like, 3,000 years ago, this is what the Dragon Emperor used against chaos? Just like a whole army of these guys. These are all that's left. They're made from materials terracotta, jade, and even volatile warpstone, with each material affording different properties. They are silent observers until roused, when they're monstrous combatants of unstoppable force. Look at this. 2 different head options, so you gotta buy 2 now. And then you get an arcane journal, which is gonna be, I'm guessing, bigger. It's 48 pages. How does that compare to other arcane journals? We'll go Orc and Goblin, because that feels like it's going to be a pretty big one. "48-page book." It's interesting that it's not seem to be any longer than other ones. But the reason why that's interesting is because currently all arcane journals have some new units, but mostly they're remixes of existing units, and you're still pulling units from the main book. So this has to have everything though. Like every model, every rule for like a section in the Twisted Fantasy. You also get this. Mao Ying the Storm Dragon. No lesser personage than the Supreme Matriarch of Nagao has made a perilous journey to the old world to lead forces of Grand Cathay against forces evil. The eldest living daughter of the Dragon Emperor, a castellan of great bastions guarding the province of Cathay against chaos and incursions running hobgoblins for centuries. Look at her! She's so cool! Oh, she's not even riding the dragon. She's like just with the dragon. Or does she become the dragon? Oh, she's got a crown like the dragon. Maybe she becomes the dragon. That model's super, super good though. So I want this too. And that's it. So it's like, oops, all bangers. You're gonna have to buy them all. So yeah, that's we're gonna leave it. This guy, so good. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, I'm not buying any of this anytime soon. Not gonna lie, I recommend you guys don't buy anything anytime soon. Like if you guys want to buy this, make sure you buy it, enjoy it, but don't rush out to buy it. There's a lot of people that are gonna buy it. There's gonna be none available. There's gonna be scalpers on eBay selling that starter set for like $4 billion. None of it is worth it. It's freshly released, all new sculpts. GW wants to make their money back, so just wait patient. Pop in the store every so often. You see a kit you don't have, pick it up, but don't go out and buy it all, because you're not gonna paint it all right away anyways. I know I won't. But don't rush out. Just chill. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not like the game is gonna be shut down in 3 weeks. It's gonna be here for a bit still. So yeah, get excited. Anything you like, make sure you get it. And but don't rush. It's not gonna go anywhere. Patience is a virtue. Especially because I got exciting times coming up. So I got no money for this right now, but like I said, I'm gonna buy it. Also, I'm sick because you can hear my throat. Anyways, that's it. I gotta go to work. I gotta do a little editing in this video. Very little, microscopic editing. And I wish you all a fond farewell. Bye.